Yeah, with the fighting style of Skrivers, fighting in close, it's not going to help.
It's certainly not.
But he can control the distance really well. So
Final instructions from our referee, Mr. Mark Goddard. We're going to get this one underway. This title fight tonight is brought to you by Natural Light. Go grab yourself a natty. 5 5-minute rounds on the clock, should they need them, of course.
And it has started. Oh,
And immediately underway, southpaw stance for the champion. We rarely see him take a backward step.
he might do this on purpose. Get inside the head of his opponent, because if you think he's constantly attacking and suddenly he doesn't.
Well, Assis keeping his guard very high, very wary.
Oh, those are good kicks.
Ooh, good power from Assis on the return, though.
There we go.
And there we go. Skrivers starts moving forward, starts pressuring. It's cutting off the angles quickly, isn't it? Just really not giving them a way out.
You don't give him time to breathe, nothing.
A couple of shots hit the guard of Assis, but Assis lands a nice combination himself.
Oh, nice left hand there, connected. With the head popping back. Assis.
What I thought was particularly interesting about Skrivers' Bass when we spoke to him was he said he doesn't ever think of himself as the champion. He always imagines he's still the challenger. It's his way of making sure he stays hungry to defend that belt.
That's a good way of thinking. Ooh, nice uppercut there. Oh, yeah. Assis.
Again, we talk about timing. Skrivers firing back very quickly once Assis starts launching his own combinations. There's a nice dig to the body there from the Brazilian.
That's the second one he throws. That's nice. Because normally you don't see them when it's an open stance.
I mean, if there's one thing we know that Skrivers never has a problem with, it's a gas tank. But maybe early work to the body from Assis will put a dent in that. And it certainly seems like it's part of the game plan right now.
100%.
Good. Feinted each other out there, but it's a nice jab from
another right hand.
Beautiful left hand as well.
Yep. That's the third time he connects.
There we go, starting to get Assis covering here. Ooh, lovely kick up the open side. That opposing stance just opens up for the power leg. Into the last 40-ish seconds of this round.
Nice right hook there. Around the defense from Skrivers.
Oh! Covered up that entry to the kick so nicely with the hands. You always talk about setting it up, Bass, and that is picture perfect.
That's the way to do it. Blend it in. Keep him busy with defending and then throw the kick.
Assis throwing with a lot of power himself there, but just finding the guard, and again that rear kick comes up the open side.
Nice body kick there. Oh,
last
one.
10 seconds of round number 1, spinning back kick. He's got caught mismanaging the distance there. Round number 1 in the books. Bass, any initial thoughts on those first exchanges?
Well, we already the game plan that you said. You know, there's a lot of body shots, hooks to the body, especially liver shots coming from Assis. So that is part of the game plan. Expect him, like in the second round, maybe to set it up for a high kick or a high punch. Here we see some action from round number 1.
Yeah, take a look at some of the replays here. There were some lovely combinations from both men. Skrivers landed a couple of very clean kicks, though.
Boom, another left hand.
And I think this was the most significant shot.
Yeah, lets him dip into it.
And we can see there some damage on the body of Edgars Skrivers. Clearly some of the short digging hooks from Bruno Assis doing some damage early here. I mean, it's a long-term strategy, isn't it, really?
It is, you know, and especially later in the round, then it's when it becomes really effective.
Fellow karate combat fighter Williams Carino in the corner of Bruno Assis as they descend back into the pit for round number 2. Another 3 minutes on the clock here.
Boom! Great counter there by Assis, but right away Skrivers come forward again.
Yeah, he pins him against the corner so quickly. Assis firing back, but you see just followed by Skrivers, constantly monitoring that distance and keeping him pressed against that incline.
And it's such a Kyokushin style. You know, very close to your opponent. It's fighting in the phone booth, I always say. Most of the time they plant their feet in front of them, and both they fight like that. When you see a Kyokushin match, nobody gives up space. Whoa, beautiful. Nice left again.
Oh, lovely switch to the trip. Completely
nice.
disguised the entry.
That was really nice. And look how cool he stays. You know, not afraid of the up kicks, total control.
I mean, you very rarely see very clean Osotogaris like that, and that was beautifully done. Just exchanging short shots in, winging uppercut from Skrivers.
Looking for a different angle. He's constantly moving, so smart. But you know, Assis can kick from close distance as well. He needs to watch out. Don't get overconfident.
Reaching the halfway point in this second round. Skrivers actually putting a lot of power into each of these shots here. Starting to throw a few more pouring jabs now.
Nice short right uppercut there.
Do you think Assis is starting to look a little bit tired, perhaps? He's seeming slightly labored in some of his strikes. He's throwing with so much intention in each shot.
Oh, nice
Superman
one again.
punch. I mean, we talk about the unpredictability of Skrivers. He said sometimes even he doesn't know what he's going to do. Nice kick from Bruno to just catch the timing on that lead leg. Take the base out.
Nice liver kick by Skrivers.
You know, one thing about fighting Edgars Skrivers is even if you win, you're going to be very, very sore the next day.
Yeah. Well, at this time, I think Skrivers will be sore as well. Look at the side of his body. It's more and more becoming red.
Oh, again with the trip.
Man.
Beautiful entry.
What a timing.
Yeah, he's got Assis convinced that he's going to strike up top, so he covers, and it just opens up the very clean outside trip.
Tying his belt, just walking through while he's tying it. He's so in control.
About 15 seconds left in this round here, as the shot goes winging over the head of the champion.
That little nice sweep, it's so smart what he does. Everything to throw his opponent off balance.
Again,
Look at
the
that.
Superman punch.
They rocked him.
Yeah, landed very cleanly.
Oh,
Assis winging huge punches here. Lovely frame on the face from Skrivers as round number 2 ends.
And great takedown defense. You see one? The way he stopped that sprawl, how he sprawled.
Bas, do you feel the momentum starting to shift a little bit here?
Yeah, I think he slowly but surely start to take over here. You see the timing, also that back kick that we just saw on that distance. To throw a kick like that is very hard to do, but
see, Bruno Assis still working the body here. That's where he's had a lot of success. That was a nice time sweep. And the Superman punch, very unexpected, but very clean.
Wow.
There we see the corner of Bruno Assis wearing some damage as he receives some advice from Williams Carino. Edgars Skrivers in his corner has not taken the stool here. You know, we talk about it a lot, but he said he believes he is the mentally strongest fighter on the entire roster, and right now I'm inclined to believe it.
Yeah, it's very hard not to believe him.
Into the third round here. If they go past that, we'll enter the championship rounds. Edgars Skrivers and Bruno Assis contesting the 68 kilo Karate Combat Golden Belt.
Yeah, that's what I like the most, you know. Imagine the belt he's wearing. That's what I really would go after. I think it's even cooler than the regular belt.
Absolutely. Skrivers again looking to mix it up with feinting to the feet as well. Nice open high kick.
Yeah, the next one might go to the body, you know, make him think it's another high kick, and then it's a liver kick.
Yeah, didn't really see any high kicks in the second round from him, actually, so switched the tactic up a little bit. That's a nice combination.
Uppercut straight. Wow.
Yeah, walking Assis backwards.
Nice from Assis.
Yeah,
yes.
He fires lovely tight punches,
Yeah,
though.
that was nice. The left hook cross landed just a minute before, seconds before. It's like Lomachenko, he's tapping him a few times, and then he comes with a big punch. Skrivers was.
Yeah, Skrivers just kind of walks his way in with that covered guard, doesn't he? And he seems to find his way in almost every time.
It's like he sees everything coming. Another left.
Skrivers actually moved this entire camp due to the restrictions in Latvia. He moved his camp to TK MMA in Dubai and said he really enjoyed the experience there. He was finding the weather and helping him recover from training much better than it would have been in the cold of Latvia.
Latvia. Yeah, you got an injury there. You're gonna feel it.
Well, he's still marching the Brazilian down here, pressing him back against the edge of the wall.
Yeah, Assis should load up a little bit less, so he's faster, because he's telegraphing.
He's,
That's the only
throwing
thing.
so much into every single punch.
And you don't need to, because Skrivers is not doing that. You see, he's just punches and bunches, just landing. That was almost another trip.
Yeah, a lot of volume from Skrivers, as we expected. Into the final minute here.
Nice, long jab there. From Assis.
Skrivers again marching forward. The aggression is just continuous, and it's
uppercut, left
something
straight.
we rate so highly on the judges' scorecards here at Karate Combat, that effective aggression moving forward and striking.
Yeah, like I said in the opening, you rarely see him move backwards. If he moves backwards, it's just to let somebody miss, but that's it. For the rest, he will come.
Assis still digging to the body.
Nice, letting him miss, coming back.
He's very good at rolling and shifting as our champion. Even when it seems like he's right there.
Oh, beautiful.
Good spinning back kick. Assis
Again.
fires back. Clubbing hook shots.
And he just walks away, whatever. Look at him. There's no emotion whatsoever, right?
End of round number 3. We are going to go to the championship rounds here at Karate Combat. Let's take a look at some of the action from that 3rd round.
Boom, nice body kick there by Assis. But gets countered because it's a single kick.
And here's some more body shots from Assis, where he's had perhaps the most success so far.
Oh, that was a nice kick. Very good controlled. Also, he didn't keep spinning, which is a hard thing to do with that kick.
One shot of our champion there in his corner. Once again, choosing to not take the stool here. By contrast, Bruno Assis is getting his arms shaken out by his cornermen. That lactic acid starting to build up. As you said, Bas, throwing a lot of energy into each and every shot is the Brazilian.
Yep.
Skrivers, as soon as that 10-second warning goes, he is already back in the pit. He's ready to press on.
It's domination. Everything is to impress your opponent. Constantly pressure.
Championship rounds here, brought to you by Natural Light. Go get yourself a natty. Bruno Assis and Edgars Skrivers. 2 more rounds if they need them. Skrivers again pressing forward, but
Body
Assis,
shot again.
Yeah, body, it's going to build up.
You should do what Tyson does. Right hook to the body, right uppercut. Because with an open stance like that, uppercuts thrown with the backhand are very effective. Both of them, though. Nice high kick. Nice kick to the body there by Assis. You see?
He never takes his eyes off his opponent, does he? He's constantly, even when he's moving, even when he's throwing, he's always engaged forward. Nice straight left there.
But you know, Assis just connected just before this whole sequence with the left hook, and it was because he wasn't loading up. And they connected with that, so he should do that more often. That was nice from Assis again. He's got to watch out there. Beautifully good defense by the Assis.
Yeah, Skrivers wasn't going to accept being bullied there. He's pushed Assis around. Trying to make sure his opponent
left.
always has his back against the
And
wall.
again. Wow, he's landing those crosses the whole time. I think Assis should throw that right hook to the body with left hook to the head. Boom, boom. 1-2.
There's a screw shot from Assis. And again, the punch is becoming a bit
nice
more
left.
laboured now, as you see his head snap back by the champion.
Yep. Nice. Still great head movement there by Skrivers. Letting him miss.
And Bas, how much more tiring is it when you're throwing all these shots and they don't connect?
That's, they say, is the most tiring ever. You know, missing punches. Missing when you throw with power. So many people say, yeah, the shadow boxing should be tired. No, because you control it. But once you expect a target and it's gone, that's when you get tired. And you miss.
Minute left in this 4th round here.
Nice. You said that was what I said. The right hook to the body, left hook to the head, and he connected with it.
There we go. Nice spinning
Beautiful.
back kick. Assis fires back, and let me tell you, you are not going to get either of these competitors out of this pit easily. Both willing to go out on their shield here.
Wow, very short, nice punches, bobbing and
Good bob
weaving.
and weave.
Wow, another left counter, connecting.
He's using some lovely Western-style boxing here as our champion.
And back in his face the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Assis. He's still throwing back and he's still staying in it, but the volume and the forward pressure from Skrivers just relentless.
Yeah, she'll do that again. The right hook to the body, left hook to the head. It connected both of them. Beautiful back kick after a combination. Okay, why not take him down? Wow, it's almost like he knows what's going to come, right?
Well,
he ducks every...
He's reading them so effectively, isn't he?
Look at him, he's not tired.
One more round to go here at Karate Combat, and as you said, Bass, he doesn't look tired. I had to laugh when we were in the interviews, and he said, you know what, some people might have better cardio than me, and the whole time I'm just sitting there thinking, are you kidding?
Liar.
Are you kidding? Let's take a look at some of the replays here, and again, Bruno had some success with the body shots, but Skrivers with these high kicks just over and over.
I love it. Letting him miss, coming back. Boom, look at that back kick. And again, it's Ushiro Giri, and the way it's not an Ushiro Mawashi and Ushiro, there's a back kick. It's very hard to control the way he does it. Most of the time when people spin, they keep on spinning with the kick, so when they miss, they miss the kick. But not with him. If people move backwards, he still connects because it's straight backwards.
Well, will this be one of the first times that our champion, Edgars Skrivers, is going to go the distance here? He's been through 3 rounds before on one of our shows, but 5 he has not. Both his title win and his first title defense against Luis Roca and Mirza Tebuev were knockout victories. But Bruno Assis is as tough as they come.
Oh, yes. He's also not tired. Coming more tired, I think, than Skrivers, but he's still in the fight.
I mean, he did tell us he had no complaints about his preparation. He felt like he was very ready. He had a great
nice
fight
right
camp.
hand there, landing by him. So that's a good sign. No problem. He's in shape.
Yeah, I mean, coming into a 5-round title fight, you need the best preparation possible, and both these gentlemen, feel they've accomplished that. Just ducking out of the way again, forcing Assis to miss, but he goes to the body once more.
Wow, connected with the right. Oof. And nice left again. Boom, another right hook. Left, another left. Wow, he's landing on command now.
Yeah, he is. It's just volume, isn't it? 2 minutes left. Again, ducking, diving.
Wow. It is so crazy.
I've just got to wonder, how can Bruno Assis control his breathing here?
Oh.
Left to the body.
Assis through again. The hook to the body, left hook to the head and connected with it. Oh, beautiful. Man.
One minute and 26 seconds left here. I think we're just going to see more of the same from Edgars Skrivers.
I mean, it's like the same as the first round. I mean, and the same power, same everything.
There's almost no difference.
There's no difference. It doesn't get tired.
15 minutes of fighting later on.
Unreal. Oh, he just made a pirouette. I think he wanted to make a back fist and realized it's not there. I'll just make a pirouette. Oh, short right uppercut. He's looking for that liver shot. Skrivers is.
Again, he never takes his eye off his opponent. He just throws the combination he wants, anticipates the opponent's reaction, and does the same thing again. It's fantastic to see.
Oh man, left hook again. Ooh, half a minute. Right hand landed, though. And another one.
But he never stops throwing.
Assis is super tough. There we have the cartwheel kick. Jinx.
Always nice to see a rolling thunder.
Yep.
Got 15 seconds left here. Time for one more big exchange. Spinning kick missed by Assis. Takedown for Skrivers.
10 seconds.
And that is probably going to see the timeout here as we come back to the feet.
Skrivers hears the bell, but he does not care.
Last 10 seconds left. He's still going to get one more strike in.
Yeah, he's going to say, you watch, he's going to say when he's talking to Layla that that he's going to be distressed because he didn't stop him. You watch.
Well, let's take a look at some of the replays here, Bas, from that round. Again, Skrivers non-stop with the shots.
Boom, boof, body shot. Look at that. Man, boom, look at uppercut hook. Boom, high kick. I mean, rolling thunder. But Assis just took everything and was constantly coming back.
Yeah, I mean, Assis was still in this fight right to the end. I mean, incredibly tough performance from him, but it's hard to argue with the volume and the forward aggression of our champion Edgars Skrivers. And I think, Bas, on balance, you and I probably both feel that he's done enough here to retain this title belt.
Yeah, that will be a complete shocker if he doesn't. That's impossible, actually. So...
Well, let's head down into the pits and find out who's going to keep hold of that golden belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Edgars Skrivers.
And
still the champion, Mr. Edgars Skrivers, his second successful title defense there. He's the first ever Karate Combat Golden Belt champion, and he remains so with another fantastic performance.
God here. Very religious person.
Yes, indeed he is. Just taking a moment for himself here. And he is going to grab a few words with our hostess, Layla Annalee.
I love the way he talks.
Congratulations on a very offensive, very aggressive performance. Even though you were the reigning champion, you really took it to him, didn't you?
First of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah. Everything from Allah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. There is no power, no strength except God. Alhamdulillah. Second of all, yes, exactly, it was like that. My mindset was here that I came as a challenger and I didn't defend my belt. My mindset was to attack, and again attack. Alhamdulillah.
You also spoke prior to this fight that here on Karate Combat we haven't seen more than 20 or 40% of you. How about tonight?
I want to be humble because of the opponent. He was striking with me all 5 rounds. It wasn't easy to finish him. It's just my time. I'm more experienced. I'm the greatest fighter ever. And after, he's gonna gain only experience from this. This was my 25%, as always, as I do my sparring. We do it 20%. This was 25%.
Well, congratulations, merely at 25%, our lightweight champion, Edgars Skrivers. Congrats.
Thank you. Most of all, I'm just grateful for opportunity to compete. Thank you.
Well, I think the lightweight division here, Bas, should be very, very afraid if they weren't already. Let's take a look back at some of the moments from that championship bout.
Wow, well, there's going to be a lot of moments.
Yeah, Edgars Skrivers' relentless pressure.
Head kicks, splat in the face.
Mixed up his target areas so much.
Unreal. The way he timed that.
Well, let's talk about those 2 trips that he threw in as well.
Unreal, that's what I mean.
You never really knew what was going to come your way. It was anything and everything.
I mean, connecting. There, look at that back kick. Beautiful, Ushirogiri. And a beautiful takedown. Boof, back kick first to the body. There we go. Look at that. Coming underneath, just grabbing him, taking him down, put him on his back. And of course, we had the crazy cartwheel kick. We're pretty sure we're going to see that. There we go. Splash. To the center of the spine, almost with the heel.
Wow, Bas, what a performance from our champion, Edgars Skrivers. He said to us beforehand, I wouldn't want to fight me because I don't know how I would beat me. How do you beat the guy?
Well, you got a boatload of stamina you need, and you need to press forward. It's constantly. You got to do the same thing back against him, but he's just so good at it because the only time when he moves backwards is when he lets you miss. He will never move. He will never let you push him backwards. He simply doesn't do that. So even if you want it, he will have an answer for that. He bobs and weaves, lets misses, counters. Everything is an attack, and it doesn't go full power. It's just punches and bunches and landing perfectly. Those straight punches he was throwing, how many did he land? It's an insanity. Could have done 30 of them. constantly on the button, the body. I'm just mesmerized by him.
And what do you think Bruno Assis can take away from this fight? Because he stuck in it till the end, but unsuccessful.
Yeah, well, no, pretty much nobody have done that with the champion yet. So I think he can take a lot. He can take away from the fight that he is a champion, that he is a dragon, because this guy, hang in there, was still dangerous in the last round, even though he was tired, but he was still throwing with power. So yeah, no, there was no loss to him. Going the distance with Skrivers, I think it's big.